Graduates, please be seated. Good evening and welcome to the 2025 commencement ceremony for Northwest High School. My name is Stella Velan. I am the building principal. What a great night this is. My co-host this evening is none other than the class of 2025 Executive Student Council President, Ms. Riley Schwantner.
Thank you, Dr. Velan. Good evening. I'm so excited to be the co-host this evening, and I'm so excited for the class of 2025. It seems like just yesterday we were scared little freshmen trying to figure out the ways of high school, and now we are here. To begin our program this evening, please direct your attention to the Northwest Varsity Choir under the direction of Mr. Archer Tribbett. They will be performing the Alma Mater, followed by the National Anthem. Graduates, please rise for the Alma Mater.
Absolutely beautiful choir. Thank you so much. And I'd also like to give recognition to our band students back here in the back. They played the pre-concert and they'll have a song later on. So thank all these students for being here tonight and their directors. It is now my honor to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jennifer Hector.
Students, you may be seated. Good evening, graduates, families, staff, and honored guests. Tonight, as we celebrate the class of 2025, it is my privilege to introduce district administration, starting with our Board of Education. As I say your name, please stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until I've recognized all board members. Board President, Ms. Mary Thomason. Board Vice President, Mr. Chris Shelton. Board Secretary, Mr. Gary Bonnecker. Board Treasurer, Mrs. Terry Green. Member, Mrs. Michelle Coates. Member, Mrs. Retta Tuggle. Member, Mr. Andy Williams. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you. We also have district administration joining us tonight, And I'd like to introduce them as well and thank them for everything that they do for our students in our district. And they are Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Schools, Dr. Dorian Dow. Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Schools, Dr. Grace Green. Assistant Superintendent of Student Services, Mrs. Mary Smith. Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Mark Janish. Thank you for your leadership and for joining us here this evening. I would like to give a special thank you to Dr. Stella Wieland and her team. They have made intricate preparations for tonight, and whether it is reviving the homecoming parade for us 3 years ago, or being a consistent and calm presence in the most urgent situations, Dr. Wieland leads with love in her heart and lion pride beaming through her soul. Thank you, Dr. Wieland, for leading our flagship high school. Graduates, take a look around you. You got many hoops and hollers as you walked in the door tonight. Yes. You are surrounded by family, friends, and staff who have watched you rise. They have witnessed your journey through late nights and early mornings, through successes and setbacks and everything in between. And now here you are, ready to take on a future that you will shape with your own hands. Families and friends of the graduates, thank you. You have nurtured them and supported them. Graduates, you heard them cheer for you when you walked in. Turn around and give them a wave and blow them a kiss, and let's thank them for everything they've done for you. The class of 2025 is a highly accomplished group. 14 of our graduating seniors earned the Missouri Bright Flight Scholarship and are eligible for $1,000 a year in scholarships. 9 of those students scored a 32 or better on the ACT and are eligible for $3,000 a year for a total of $128,000 in scholarship money. 57 of our seniors have qualified for the Latin cum laude honors system, and 131 seniors anticipated to have been completing their A+ program, which equals $1,103,000 in scholarships. It's good, yeah. Nine of our seniors have signed letters of intent to participate in college athletics, and 4 graduates have earned the rank of Eagle Scout. 11 seniors will be serving our country in the military. And they will be eligible for $1.1 million of scholarships. At this time, if you are a veteran, a current member of the armed forces, or a future member of our military, would you please stand and let us give you thanks for serving the United States? Thank you for your service. The Northwest School District is a special place with community members who use their established roots to pave the way for our students and our future neighbors. It is through this community that our students have earned broad support for their future plans. We thank businesses, civic organizations, individual donors who provided $70,840 in local scholarships for these deserving seniors. Local scholarships are made possible because of all of you. Through mouse races, golf tournaments, bingo, trivia nights, merchandise sales, and raffles. We are grateful to all of you who have invested in this senior class through your generosity and participation. Seniors, except for destroying a table at a very spirited finish the lyrics activity during a pep rally, over the past 4 years, you have been building. Building your knowledge, building your character, building friends and memories that will last a lifetime. You have laid foundations of excellence, weathered storms, and now you stand ready to build something of lasting value, your future. You've lived through years that have tested your resilience. You've adapted to a significantly changing environment, sometimes virtual, sometimes in person. You have proven that you know how to be flexible and how to keep going when things are unfamiliar. You are a class that has taken on great responsibility as we have seen you leading since you were underclassmen. You have been a groundbreaking class, one that is willing to put themselves out there, make mistakes, and learn from them. I know I speak on behalf of everyone on the stage when I say thank you for bringing your enthusiasm, determination, and a growth mindset to your academics, your arts, your activities, and your athletics. I personally will never be able to repay you for allowing me to walk into a Jefferson County and St. Louis County Superintendent meeting bragging about our undefeated football record in week 2 when all of my colleagues had suffered losses. You know I wore a face tattoo and a blue tutu, and I milked that for all it was worth. Graduates, you are ready. Ready to build careers, families, communities, movements, and innovations. As you go forward, build with intention, build with values, build with purpose, build bridges and not walls. Build others up as you build yourself. Make the choice to build something better with every opportunity presented to you, and embrace your role in improving our world. Congratulations, class of 2025. We will be watching and cheering you on. After all, once a lion, always a lion. I would now like to welcome Riley Schwantner back up for a moment of reflection. Thank you.
Fellow graduates, classmates, friends, we are here. Late nights, early mornings, countless energy drinks, dead Chromebook batteries, and with our unwavering determination, we made it. I speak for the entire class of 2025 in thanking those that helped us get here. The class of 2025, we could not have made it without you. Thank you to our class of 2025 counselor, Mr. Chris Allen, and our grade level office handling our daily crisis, mostly our late arrivals to school, Miss Nicole Maxey, and our fearless leader, class of 2025 principal, Miss Jenny Ball. To all our teachers and Northwest staff, I would like to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude for the people you have helped us become. Thank you for believing in us when we felt like we had no one in our corner. Thank you for pushing us to succeed academically and personally. We appreciate how hard you worked to get to know each of us as individuals and the effort you made to get us across the finish line. You guided us through this journey. While we looked for the easy way out, you challenged us. We are so thankful you went above and beyond for us, and now we are here today. To my fellow Northwest graduates, we are finally leaving behind messy backpacks and overcommitment with clubs and activities. But we will remember the moments, sometimes tears, but more often laughter, as we wound our way through high school together. Let us always hold our Northwest memories close as we are intertwined together. We would like to remember our dear classmate, Nadia Iliff, and we are thankful for the time and the years we did get together. Let us all appreciate our friends and Northwest family and the impact we have had on one another. But now we are standing on the edge of next. So let's use the friendships we've created to support and inspire one another so we can chase our dreams relentlessly. The world needs our zeal and our drive. Go chase down your next class of 2025, but always know you'll have a home at Northwest High School and a family within us. Congratulations to the class of 2025. It is now my honor to introduce our first student speaker of the evening from the great class of 2025, Kellen Struckoff.
Hello, friends, family, and fellow graduates. This is it, the day we've all been looking forward to for so many years. Many of us have dreamed of this since we were children, and the idea of graduation seems so far in the future that it might have been a fairy tale. Today, that dream comes true. When I was a child, and even more recently, I thought of graduation always with the same simple statement, when I graduate. Always, my mind fixed upon this moment and conveniently ignored all the intervening years. I look back on these thoughts with some amusement because none of us could have predicted what our school years would hold. Of course, there was all the work an elementary schooler could never have predicted, all the late nights of studying for a math test or stressing while essay deadlines or finals crept ever closer. Of course, there were the friends found and lost, the first loves and the first heartbreaks, the days and nights spent in the company of our peers. But there were also some events no one could have predicted, both for the world and for ourselves. We came into high school in a newly post-COVID world, and I know that this seems like ancient history at this point, 4 years on, but I call your memory back to that point in freshman year, where our class was not only returning to a regular schedule, but also stumbling through our first year of high school. The school and the world were filled with uncertainty, just as we were, each trying to find our place in this strange new situation. Combine this with the everyday struggles of high school, managing our schedules and our classes, while also navigating friendships and establishing our sense of self, and it makes sense why we were all calling freshman year a dumpster fire. But through all of this, we never stopped. We pushed through. We adapted to our changing worlds. We gritted our teeth and kept moving ever forward, pressing on towards the promise of this moment. We may have stumbled, fallen from our path for a time. Many of us, myself included, felt like giving up at one point or another, but we did not give up. And as we gather here, together one last time at the end of this first journey, I want to remind you that all of us are here because we did not give up. No matter who you are, what you did in high school, what you will do as you go forward in life, you reached this moment through perseverance and the belief that you could make it here. Throughout high school, during the moments I faltered, my parents would be there to keep me moving forward, and my father would quote Yoda to me with the words, "Do or do not, there is no try." I have to say I disagree with Yoda a little. There certainly is a try, because trying is exactly what we have been doing. It is what got us here, and I hope we all continue to try, to put in the effort to chase our dreams, whatever they may be, to try new things and broaden our horizons, to try and improve both ourselves and our communities. These are my hopes for you, fellow graduates of 2025, that we will continue to persevere no matter what life throws at us, that we will find our happiness and our way, though the path may be rocky. I leave you with these hopes and the heartfelt wish that your days be filled with happiness, your courage and perseverance never leave you, and your dreams be always within reach. Congratulations, class of 2025, we did it.
Thank you, Kellen. Great job. I would like to thank the mastermind behind every detail of this evening, our Northwest High School administrative assistant. She has checklists for her checklist and started planning this ceremony about 30 minutes after last year's ceremony. She's so organized and she gets us to this day just beautifully. Thank you, Miss Kaylee C. Well done. Our varsity choir will now perform one last song, selected by the seniors. Moms, all sappy family members, get ready. This one's a tearjerker. Let's sing one last song one more time as we celebrate how our kindergartners somehow became graduates. Mr. Tribbett, whenever you're ready.
seems like yesterday. We were so young, green and brave as the day is long. But we had each other to help us through. Now we know just what we're here to do. I could never sing without you. I could never dream this alone. Take my hand, don't let the music die. Let's sing one last song, one more time. Just one last song, one more time. I don't wanna sing without you. No, I don't wanna dream this alone. So let's just stay here forever, and I will never let you go. Whoa, take my hand. We'll never let the music die. Let's sing one last song, one more time. Just one last song, one more time.
It is with great pride that I introduce our next two Class of 2025 student speakers, Emily Hoffman, followed by an inspirational words from classmate Ayana Waller.
Good evening, faculty, loved ones, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. My name is Emily Hoffman, and for those of you who have spent a vast amount of time with me, you may know that a woman of few words is not a phrase that could be used to describe me. However, as I sat to prepare this speech, it was one of the few times in my life when the words seemed hard to find. I could effortlessly stand up here and relay the classic and straightforward, "We did it" speech, but I feel as though that is obvious. To me, what is more important is this: why did we do it? How did we do it? We did it because we wanted to, even if we showed it in weird ways, such as showing up halfway through third hour rather than not showing up at all after snoozing our alarms, or angrily pulling that all-nighter to finish the project we procrastinated. We understood that we had a goal to achieve and a future to build. As we stand here on the threshold of the future, it's hard not to reflect on the journey that brought us to this moment. Every challenge and ounce of energy we poured into our studies pays off today. All of that determination to complete this chapter taught us skills that we didn't even realize. We must carry these lessons with us throughout our adulthood, and I urge you to remember that in times of burnout, your discipline will always outweigh your motivation, just as it did these last 4 years. Gathering here tonight marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. But it's not just about the grades or the exams or the accolades. It's about growth, the person you were when you first started this journey, and the person you've become today. The lessons that we learned outside of the classroom, those moments of self-doubt and fear, are the ones that truly shape us. Our resilience and ability to keep moving forward is what defines us, and it has done nothing but grow since we stepped foot in the school as scared freshmen, up until now, as we sit here and close this chapter of our lives. None of this development would have been possible without the support of each other. We stick together in times of trouble and lift each other when one of us is down. We never hesitate to motivate one another to make the most out of every situation and find the fun in anything. This combination of traits will take us to great lengths in our future endeavors. As a senior, I find myself in the same situation I was in my freshman year, uncertain, nervous, and with no clue what the outcome will be. And I know many of you feel the exact same way. However, I find comfort that through all the tribulations we faced, I came out stronger with each of you by my side. We've earned these caps and gowns and made it to this night because we longed for this milestone to prove that our efforts were all worth it. Today, you have a choice, to stay the same or to become more. Every person who ever changed the world stood where you stand now, at the edge of fear and possibility. Some step back and some step forward, but which will you be? The things that have meant so much to us will no longer be such prominent parts of our lives, but if this next step doesn't scare you at least a little bit, then that means you are still capable of more. You might be sitting here doubting your potential, while others are terrified of what you could do with it. The potential for amazing opportunities is already ahead of you, and if you fall or stumble, it's nothing that you haven't been able to overcome before. Our teachers have given us the knowledge, and we took each lesson as an opportunity to prove our resilience. The class of 2025, we have the support behind us, the foundation beneath us, and the whole world ahead of us. It is time for us to step into this next phase of our lives with the utmost confidence. Congratulations and thank you.
Hi, my name is Ayana Waller. Life is made up of what once was and hope for what will be. But overall, it is the way that we decide to tell our story. Like paint splatters on a wall, each mark unique, life ripples out to show our impact on this earth. Drying layers reflect memories of long ago. Splashes of color show the lines across your hands, telling of love and loss, telling of the secrets put to rest alongside the weathered stuffed animal small hands once cherished. Childhood glimmers against the ridges of all of our faces, along with signs of age. All of this is a part of our story, and now we are ready for a new layer of time, approaching the art of humanity to add paint of our own. At this point, we are standing on the precipice of the rest of our lives. It's overwhelming, isn't it? The cliff's edge into the abyss of the unknown, but the skies are open for us to spread our wings and soar through all the opportunities granted to us. At this moment, all of the doors are open. Reach as high as you can get and then keep reaching. Nothing is impossible. No matter your background, no matter your beliefs, you still have the capability to reach out and swing from the stars. So, I implore you to truly look into your soul and grab hold of all the strength, bravery, and passion that you have. Hold these tight. Wear them as a badge on your chest, telling the world that you are here to make a change, to live your life the way that you want to. Class of 2025, this day marks the next step in our lives. Even though some of us might have more baggage to carry than others, we all will reach the destination meant for us.
Good evening. Let's cut right to it. I'm the last speaker before we begin calling names. I'll be brief with an attempt at inspiration and a touch of humor. This public speaking gig isn't for the faint of heart, particularly when you get to see your face in giant size on the screen right there. It's kind of hot, okay. I would like to start with high praise for our students who spoke this evening, Riley, Kellen, Emily, and Ayana. These brave ladies prepared and tried out for this job, and I am so proud of them. Nailed it. This entire class of 2025, they are pretty amazing. Parents and families, you already know this. You sent us your best, and we did our best. These teachers, this staff worked, believed, and challenged them. It has been an honor to see them grow. The Northwest teachers and staff are truly proud. I'm sure I'm not supposed to single out one student amongst the 400, but among these graduates is my own son. And when he was just a little Cooper, he loved coming to work with me at the high school. He could adeptly pick out the master key on my giant mess of keys because he helped me set up for so many events. Back then, having his mom work at the high school was really cool. I believe that sentiment changed when he himself entered high school. Coop, thank you for sharing your space with me. For the most part, you kept a low profile, and I tried to leave you alone. only calling on you when I really needed help. Like at last year's staff winter holiday party, I talked him into wearing a full Yeti costume, the Abdominal Snowman. Yes. And then he had to pose with all 150 teachers for a photo op. It was amazing. You know, principal kid perks. So anyway, Coop, I'm proud of you. But tonight we celebrate all our sons and daughters and all their big plans. Us old wise people have so much advice to give, right? And this time of year, sentiments run high. Words of wisdom all around for these graduates. Shoot for the stars, be a dreamer. Only you can limit yourself. And while I do believe in all that, my years have also taught me the power of this quote, which AI and ChatGPT wasn't even sure who to attribute this quote to, but we're still gonna go with it. I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. Or Thomas Edison's version, opportunity is missed by most people because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work. Class of 2025, if I signed your yearbook, I wrote, go do big things, but the way you get that done is to put your head down and work hard. Of this class of graduates, over half the class is headed off to college. We are proud of you. Gutsy, leaving the nest, new classmates, new schedule. When you get there, put your head down, dig into your studies, work hard. We have 11 classmates headed off to the military. We are oh so proud of you. Moving off, shipping out, leaving this home to proudly serve with all different types of people that you have never met before. Now, I've never served, but I'm thinking, when you get to basic training, you put your head down and you work hard. Veterans, is that good advice? I think so. Yes. And our students headed right to work, into the trades, electricians, carpenters, pipe fitters. You are stepping up, stepping out. Just yesterday, a high school kid, and some, literally tomorrow, you become an adult in the workforce. Whoa. To think, this past Monday, 48 hours ago, we were hula hooping at lunch on the patio. And in that lunchroom, every time Miss Baugh turned her back in the cafeteria, you were throwing carrots at the next lunch table and trying to deny that you even did it. But tomorrow, as you enter the workforce, your new lunch buddy might be a 50-year-old coworker named Roger, and you will grow up quickly. But you are ready. And Roger has a great deal of wisdom to share. And consider my advice. Keep your head down and work hard. And know your time is coming. You are the future of the company, the future of the trades, the future of our armed services, and the next generation of professionals. No pressure. Let your hard work pay off and lead all of us forward. I will make one exception to the mantra of hard work. Class Principal Jenny Baugh, as you retire this year, your hard work has wrapped up, and it has paid off. She actually could have retired last year, but wanted to see this class of 2025 through to graduation. Thank you for all your years. Graduates, as you leave tonight as Northwest alumni, know you will be joining many great alumni. In fact, let's see how many we have here this evening. Fellow Northwest alumni, let's give it a wave. Where are we? There we are. I'm glad you're here. We hope you're doing well. Thank you for being a part of the community. And finally, graduates, I told you I would say this. We are so proud of you, and I hope you are proud of Northwest High School too. Now, go shoot for the stars. Be a pillar of strength, beacons of light, amazing dancing unicorns of hope, rays of sunshine, all the inspirational cliches we can cram at you tonight. But remember, the best way to get started is with your head down and ready to work. Thank you. And now I will present the class. Dr. Hector, members of the graduating class of 2025 have completed the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Board of Education. They have been approved and recommended by the faculty. Reading our names this evening is English teacher Mr. Ken Campbell. As we prepare the stage for the awarding of diplomas, please and we will enjoy a selection of music from the Northwest Band program under the direction of Mr. Brett Dunsford. Will the first two rows of graduates please stand? I now present the class of 2025 for the awarding of diplomas.
Victoria Catherine Skinner. Sky Marie Telgman. Connor Stephen Westemeyer. Saif Abbas. Dylan Amos Adams. Emma Rose Alfaro. Marissa Marie Albright. Hunter Bradley Allen. Kaylee Grace Rose Allman. Jacob David Alt. Joshua Michael Alt. Caleb Tyler Alvarado. Caden Tyler Amsden. Erin Nicole Anderson. Cheyenne Rochelle Andrews. Aiden Ernest Matthew Annis. Caden Michael Archie. Ariel Day Arndt Fambro. Riley Allen Backer. Madison Gray Bailey. Braden William Vanderman. Aiden Michael Bantle. Trinity Lee Elizabeth Bartlett. Mackenzie May Beam. Landon Aiden Beard. Aiden Daniel Becker. Jesse Allen Bell Jr. Savannah Rose Belt. Piper Lynn Benson. Megan Renee Bertani, magna cum laude. Sophia Marie Betts. Luke Vincent Biermoss. Kane Xavier Biggerstaff, cum laude. Isabel Rose Boker. Thomas Peyton Bond. Chaden J. Robert Boone. Braden Christopher Borowski. Gabriel Nicole Bortner. Joey Kirsten Bowers. Ashley Marie Boyer, cum laude. Nathan Lee Brees. Serena K. Brinkley. Ashley Nicole Brooks. Lindsay Grace Brooks, summa cum laude. Jacob Riley Brown. Micaiah Maureen Brown. Anna Marie Raylin Buckite. Braden Alexander Bud cum laude. Bridget Renee Bernison. Gavin Riley Burnett. Sierra Canaday. Jesse Alfredo Cantu. Kevin Castro Miranda. Andrew Lee Choate. Audrey Lee Clark. Damian Christopher Clark. Cameron Marie Clark, cum laude. Maya Alexis Clark, cum laude. Roman Thomas Clark. Jolianne Marie Klossner. Euridia Colin Fajardo, cum laude. Michelle Danielle Collier. Sky Leanne Comia. Mary Rose Consolino, cum laude. Jonathan Morgan Conway. Trevor Allen Cornwall. Ryder D. Crisp. Victoria Suzanne Kreitz, magna cum laude. Lauren Corley Cronin. Devin Joseph Cuddy. Brianna Nicole Dagley. Elena Christine Daniel. Gracie Lynn Daniels. Craig Scott Davidson. Aubrey Nicole Davis, cum laude. Logan Edward Davis, cum laude. Rhett Joseph Davis. Isaac James Michael Deal. Elizeth Delgado. Austin Michael Devereaux. Jacob Matthew Dexter. Abraham Michael Dickerson. Chase Anthony Dodge, magna cum laude. Landon Wade Duff. Celia Yvonne Danielle Drefreshu Casano. Braden Michael Dugan. Charlotte Madison Dutton, cum laude. Rose Marie Eaton. Daniel James Eddy. Gracie Ann Elterman. Lily Francesca Emery. Aubrey Lee Eubanks. Emily Rose Ficken. Stephanie Marie Figemeyer. Olivia Ann Finder, magna cum laude. Benjamin Otto Fisher. Noah Caden Fleming. Alana Elizabeth Flowers. Michael Robert Fortner, Jr. Michaela Grace Foster. Jeremiah Daniel Frame. Sydney Danielle Francis. Jacob Timothy Freebull. Chelsea Christine Friend. Mary Cruz Fuentes Sanchez. Aurora Faye Giselle. Michael Christopher Gable. Kaylee Faith Gaynor. Jaden Elizabeth Gamble. Destiny Victoria Gaynor, cum laude. Ryan Jackson Gee. Mia Ann Glippa, summa cum laude. Jack Charles Gorla. Brittany Marie Grace. Hayden Aaron Greenwood. Andrew Connor Grellner, magna cum laude. Jalen Lamont Griffin. Landon Reese Griffin. Rachel Ann Grabelny. Grant Thomas Geatley. Elizabeth Patience Guilfoy. Isaiah Fanon Gwynn. Brendan John Gutierrez. Morrissey Christopher Guzman. Lexi Marie Haas. Brooke Nicole Hamilton. Lila Rose Hampson. Jackson William Joseph Hansen. Lillian Faith Hardesty, cum laude. Kayla Ann Harding. Savannah Nicole Harmon. Lorelei Nicole Harper. Olivia Lynn Harrelson. Brady Lewis Hatton. Terry Nicholas Haverstick. Caitlin Elizabeth Heil, summa cum laude. Thomas Joseph Halick V. Brianna Lynn Henderson. Jenna Lynn Hennickis, cum laude. Magnus Hensley. Terry Lavelle Harrington. Hawk Richard Higgins, cum laude. Sawyer Kai Higgins. Landon Van Hiley. Cody James Hill. Kyrie Madison Haney, summa cum laude. Sophia Louise Hellshore, magna cum laude. Emily Grace Hoffman, cum laude. Tristan Scott Channing Hoffmeister. Jordan Lenore May Hograff. Keyshawn Leroy Hollins. Tobias Emmanuel Holloway. Mia Elizabeth Hope, cum laude. Emily Zeta Horton. Samantha Lynn House. Dalton Lee Huttenlocker. Chad William Hyatt, Jr. Logan Vincent Inserta. Dominic Raceland Jackson. Olivia Nicole Jennings. Kaylee Marie Jernigan. Brooke Addison Johnson. Carmen Marie Johnson. Christian Roman Johnson. Colby Allen Johnson. Faith Marie Johnson. Matthew David Johnson. William Joseph Johnson. Emily Kate Jones. Kaylee Rianne Jones. Colton William Dale Yinger. Emily Faith Kamer. Luke Thomas Karg. Dakota Paul Keller. Anna Bethany Kelly. Hazel May Keon. Michael Robert Kershaw. McKaylee Joe Ketman, cum laude. Emily Claire Keys. Caitlin Grace Kiefer. Spencer Allen King. Grayson Elizabeth Kirkland. Wesley Dow Knuckles. Isabel Lorelei Kaler. Benjamin George Ronald Kazitsky. Ella Marie Kovac, cum laude. Kaylee Elizabeth Kremensky. Ariel Lynn Kunze. Lexi Rose Labrash, cum laude. Reese Elizabeth Lafata. Charlie Lynn Lamprecht. Nevea Faith Land. Logan Gabriel Leto. Logan Paul Loritzen. Amelia Riley Lawrence. Evan Matthew Lawson. Alexa Renee Layton. Natalie Kate Ledbetter. Lila Faith Linhoff, cum laude. Harper James Lepage. Valerie J. Levesque. Trevor Allen Loffelman. Evan Patrick Longhibler. Ava Sophia Lucas. Madison Louise Luster. Logan Anthony Lynch. Oliver Zygmunt Madajowski. Mackenzie Grace Maiden, cum laude. Carly Ray Malone. Dylan Ryan Marion. Mason James Martin. Allison Riley Mashburn. Lucas Edward Mason. Alyssa Renee Massa. Adam Jeffrey Matthews. Haley Marie Mozzie summa cum laude. Madison Elizabeth Mozzie cum laude. Emma Sue Maxwell. Andrew Christopher Mayer, magna cum laude. Savannah Lynn McCabe. Billy Ray McCann III. Devin Tyler Mekaminski. Abigail Rebecca McGuire. Abigail Lynn McKelvey. Caleb Lee Allen McKenna. Colin Maxwell Floyd McNamara. Ryan Sean Meadows. Lucas Robert Meyer. Jack Henry Miser. Hunter Amos Melson. Ellie Christine Malugin, cum laude. Abigail Renee Midyet. Alexandria Miller. Alyssa Marie Mitchell, summa cum laude. Jordan Anthony Mooney. McKenna Lily Murray, cum laude. Chloe Isabella Neal. Gavin Riley Nickel. Michael David Nemesheim Jr. Daisy Joe Nolson. Keenan Edward Ovidio Brian O'Brien. Sean Michael O'Brien II. Bailey Michelle O'Hara. Brendan Tyler Oldham. Hawken Richard Olson. Luca Oreshinen. Veronice Orozco. Logan J. Panula, cum laude. Ty Marie Michelle Parrish. Sebastian James Parker. Landon Jacob Partain. Elise Nicole Patient. Gabrielle Page Patton. Cavante Del Mackay Peace. Haley Dakota Pearson. Owen Wyatt Perry, cum laude. Selena Bell Petrovic. J. Randall Platt. Trinity Christine Polston. Robert Dwayne Poole III. Brendan Michael Poole, cum laude. Evan Daniel Porter, magna cum laude. Jackson Grant Powers. Jonathan Tyler Preciado. Madeline Nicole Rainey. Abigail Grace Rao, cum laude. Jacob James Ray. Brianna Faith Reed. Jeffrey Thomas Reeves. Kaylee Marie Reichert. Ella Clarice Reitz. Chloe Rose Richter. Marissa Nicole Rickert. Donovan Allen Ricks. Cole Nicholas Reeves. Isaiah Gavin Roberts. Toby Renee Roberts, summa cum laude. Abigail Susan Robinson, cum laude. Carson Thomas Robinson. Megan Elise Robinson. Caden Frederick Sansom. Alyssa Anne Marie Rogers. Charlotte Grace Rogers. Hannah Kathleen Rolke. Patrick Harold Ranji. Ethan Nathaniel Ross. Troy Anthony Roth. Isaac Gregory Ruckman. Jack Michael Runquist, cum laude. Brenna Irene Sadler. Alexander Sakalashvili, magna cum laude. Jasmine Rose Shaper. William Leroy Scheller IV. Ava Nicole Schmidt. Lucy Schmidt. Lydia Marie Schmidt. Lee Allen Shoneman III. Gavin Robert Schriever. William Arbor Schulte. Riley Jordan Schwantner, cum laude. Vincent Jeffrey Sears. Ava Catherine Shaw. Emilio Samuel Sheets. Reagan Lee Shelton. Braden Anthony Sherrill. Dakota Lee Shreve. Kent Karen Schultz. Pedro de Sosa Ahura Silva. Raiden Dennis Slack. Danielle Marie Slaughter, cum laude. Rocky Lee Smallwood. Alexandra Elizabeth Smith. Annabelle Lynn Smith. Jesse Ryan Smith. Nathan Anthony Smith. Neely Marie Sorgenfrey. Nicole Marie Spear. Macy Joyce Spicer. Aiden Dominic Steele. Kennedy Ruth Stepp, summa cum laude. Wanda Sue Stetham. Reagan Elaine Stewart. Kenton Bryant Stout. Zoe Jane Strubhart. Kellen Rose Struckoff, summa cum laude. Michaela Marie Sutton. Jordan Taylor Tice. Hunter Royal Thomas. Madison Linda Nicole Thomas. Cooper Riley Thompson, cum laude. Jackson Isaac Lane Tinker. Gavin Michael Todd. Paris Rosalie Toombs. Elijah Loy Torrance. Neolani Tahaujele Kenyatta Torres. Brandon Christopher Treader. Brittany Diane Turnbow. Saudi Yazbeth Ubaldo Vasquez. Garrett Robert Olch. Louis Elizabeth Velasquez. Jackson Dean Vanetta. Cooper Nelson Veland. Zoe Janice Veland. Gavin Anthony Villani. Mason Reno Villasenor Metz. Vuoko Ana Aurora Virtanen. Garrett Edward Visser. Caitlin Marie Vogelpool. Wolfgang Alaric Vonderhaar. Brock Leonard Wagner. Jack Carter Wagner. Kaylee Ann Waldrop. Amanda Dolores Wallace. Ayana Marie Waller, magna cum laude. Grace Renee Walls. Jack Robert Walton, cum laude. Lucas Christopher Ward. Devin Andreas Washington. Gage Peyton Watson. Hannah Allison Watson. Sydney Victoria Watson. Jace Davis Webb. Patrick Allen Webb. Thomas Everett Werner. William Arthur Werner III. Christopher Michael Weidman. Russell Isaac Wiedemann. Abigail Leanne Wiley. Amelia Ruth Williams. Madison Lynn Williams. Lindsay Nicole Wilson, magna cum laude. Lila Rain Wilson. Macy Ann Winfrey. Aubrey Faith Wolf. Jack Nathaniel Wood. Riley Patrick Woods. Jack Anthony Wadawa. Madison Lynn Wren. Danny Nicole Rozier. Avery Elizabeth Yoakum, cum laude. Aaron Walter Zahn. Chloe Elizabeth Ziegler.
Good evening. As the assistant principal of this amazing senior class, my final responsibility tonight is sharing these closing remarks. First, I would like to thank my 2025 teammates. Tireless school counselor Chris Allen. Our fierce admin assistant, Nicole Maxey. Together, we have accompanied this unforgettable crew over the past 4 years of high school. I would also like to thank college and career counselor, Mark Fields, who probably received over 10,000 emails from this class this year. Parents and families, you're here because you love these kids. Please know that we are here because we love them too. Love and learning. Graduates, this truly is what life is all about. Some of you I've known since kindergarten. Even then, I was learning from you. I remember 2 of you walking up to me in the elementary cafeteria when you were in 1st grade. You said, "Mrs. Baugh, you look really tall today." I jokingly asked if I looked skinny too, and you said, "Nope, just tall." I learned to take the compliment and not fish for more, and I loved you for it. Most of you I met as you entered 9th grade. A group of you sat together at the lunch table and played video games. I'm pretty sure it was Clash Royale or maybe Brawl Stars. One of you named your character Jenny Baugh, so that as you were competing, I would hear you calling out, "Jenny Baugh is in the lead," or "Get Jenny Baugh." It seemed that you might be testing me. Was I going to be dismissive and disinterested, or did I see this as fun-loving? It was lighthearted and silly, so I laughed with you, until you left trash on your lunch table. Repeatedly. despite reminders and a trash can nearby. So, your table stayed messy. I decided it needed to be folded up for a day or two. There was no place to sit and game then. That taught you a lesson, and me too. We could have fun together, but I needed to set limits to ensure you behaved responsibly. You rose to the challenge, and I loved you for it. Love and learning. At the beginning of this year, I shared my expectations for you as seniors, as leaders. Be role models for the underclassmen. Be welcoming to new students. Introduce yourself to others. Offer a chair next to you at lunch. Greet people by name. Set the tone for kindness at NHS. As always, you exceeded my hopes. A few of you invited a student new to us in March to join you at prom to sit with you. You welcomed and included her, and I loved you for it. Graduates, you have proven your achievement as students with your tassels, your medals, your stoles, your pins, your cords. So now I challenge all of you to continue to achieve as human beings. Keep learning, keep loving, give sincere compliments, be silly and responsible, welcome the stranger, offer the seat at your table, continue to be strong as lions, break down doors with kindness and heart. As a sign of this commitment to one another, let's kick down doors together like lions, like our baseball lions. Class of 2025, you are now fellow alumni. Please stand and move your tassels to the left. Congratulations. Graduates, you may exit the concourse to meet your families in the parking lot. Parents and families, you are released to meet your graduates outside. Thank you, class of 2025. We love you.